What's up, guys? It's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity build a video. Today we're going to be talking about how to place the George Washington Bridge, for those of you guys who actually got it. So, I'm not really sure why so many people are having an issue placing this bridge, so I'm going to go ahead and explain exactly how placing bridges works. I do have a video that is probably between 7 months and a year old, something like that, that shows you guys how to place bridges. It's the same general concept, but I'm going to show you guys with this specific bridge. Okay, so if you haven't already done so, click the like and subscribe button. You can comment down below if you have any questions. And if you want to join us on our Facebook page, hit the like on the page and join on the group. Okay, so placing bridges in this game is not quite as hard as it seems to be. It can be a pain in the butt if you don't know what you're doing, but it's really not that difficult. So when you try to place a bridge, first off, grab whatever bridge it is that you want to place, okay? And you'll see here, doesn't matter where you put it on your screen, but you see the red lettering down here on the bottom right corner? And it says, bridge must be placed on top of lake or pond. Okay, that means, obviously, you need water to place it, right? But when you go to some of these like walkway type things that kind of look like bridges, these things here, cannot build on top of trees and high streetlights. But here it lets me place it. Here it lets me place it. So it does not say that it requires water. So you can place those pretty much anywhere, right? Okay, so go back to the bridge that you want to place. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put down a lake or a pond based on the size of the bridge it is that you want to place. For example, let's say that you are placing one of these bridges here. It is only it's 1 square by, 2 squares by 1 square. So look how I can place it up against this roadway, right? It's giving me the green check mark, and I can go ahead and place it down. Now, this bridge here, the George Washington Bridge, see how it's red, 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 red? Now it's giving me the green, okay? All right, now what I want you to look at here is look at the roads. See how they've got street lights. See how it's actually circled off? When I bulldoze this side of the road, see how it's not like that? There's no street lights anymore. It's not actually connected, but it allows me to place it. So let me pick it back up and I'll show you what I'm saying. So we've got one side, and it still allows me to place it because I have enough squares, right? Now, sometimes what will happen is you'll go to place it, and it doesn't let you place it when you only have one side. If that is the case, then what you'll need to do is you'll need to draw a road like that, and then you'll do that, and it'll convert over, and it'll let you place it. Sometimes people have an issue when they're creating a road that is not, let's say, vertical, if you're looking at it like this. So let's say that you're wanting to do the road like this, okay? Now, I also want to show you guys something. Just a second here. Let's put this away. So look at, we've got one lake, 2, 3, 4 lakes. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 squares of water, right? Now, if you pick these up and you put down eight ponds. See? It's not going to work. Why is that? Because it's not a 1 square bridge. it's a 2 square bridge. But if we pick up a 1 square bridge, it'll work. Okay? So let's say that you are wanting to put your road like this. Okay? So let's pick this building up. Bulldoze these out. Okay. And let's just go through and we'll place 8 ponds. Okay. Now, say you want to do something like this. Okay. I passed the bridges already? I don't think so. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, I did. Okay. See? Like that. Right? Now let's pick it back up. And let's bulldoze this. And this. Go back, pick it up. Whoops. Okay. See how it added roads there that weren't there originally? See? So, sometimes what'll happen, and it's really not understood why, because sometimes it only happens on like certain portions of your map. But sometimes when you go to place a bridge, it just doesn't want to place. Okay? No matter how you draw the road when it is like this, it won't place. Like if you wanted to do, let's say, just a basic bridge. And let's say that you went like this. Okay, and let's say it was turning red and wasn't going to let you place it. So you place this down. Okay, see how it's like up, it's lifted up. Okay. Now what you can do if it won't let you place it down is you can actually draw the road like this. And let's just say that, let's pretend that it wasn't letting me place it. And now it is, because I drew the road like this. Then what I can do is I can bulldoze the portion of the road that I didn't want there originally. And it will convert it over to the portion that you wanted. So if you're experiencing that, just draw a horizontal line and then bulldoze the horizontal line that you didn't want there, and then the bridge will conform. Now what you're seeing here is the bridge is waiting for another piece. That's why the bridge is lifted up. The only way to get rid of this is to remove the square of water that is directly in front of the bridge. So if we move this, it's going to drop down like that. Okay? Now, oftentimes what people will do is they will put down like a big lake and they'll put down a bridge. And so they end up in a situation where they can't place another bridge because they're missing a square of water, or because or their bridge gets stuck up like this and they get really frustrated and they don't understand why. Well, it's because you have too many squares of water. So basically what you need to do is whatever bridge it is that you're placing, you need to look at how wide it is and how long it is. And you need to match up the amount of water pieces to fit accordingly. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean that you have to do it that way. It means that you have to do it that way to place it down, but you can always put extra water. Just be aware that it may make the bridge look weird. So like in this instance, if we were to leave it like this and then draw the road right here where this missing piece is, like let's say, you know, like this, that's going to look really stupid, right? But if we were to add water, like let's say we were to put a big lake, okay? Like this. Like that. And now we have this extra piece here. We can go ahead and put this here. And we can place another piece of the bridge, right? And then the water that's around it will just be around it. It won't affect it, as long as it's not directly in front of the bridge. So I'm not really sure why people are having so many issues placing bridges, especially the George Washington Bridge. But my guess would be is that you guys are not putting the right amount of water down. That's the only thing I can draw a conclusion to. If for some reason that your bridge will not place on the road itself, like I said, draw a horizontal road. If you're still having issues with that, place the bridge in the middle of the water and start placing them towards the road. Sometimes that helps. Okay, so if you have like a big body of water and it's not connecting to the road for some reason, start it in the middle and then just keep placing it down. Another thing is, like I said, is when you actually connect the road, it's gonna conform to look right. Okay, so here we've got, it's down like this, but see how the bridge is not actually connected to the road? Do you want to get it actually connected to the road? You do that, and then it connects. So that is how you place bridges. If you guys have any questions at all, please put it in the comments section. I'm more than happy to do videos upon request, but I've seen so many posts about that one particular bridge, so I just wanted to get it out there because it seems like we're going to be having at least a few new bridges coming up. So it's important that you guys know how to place them, okay? Now, how you want to do your roads, you know, horizontal, vertical, whatever, is totally up to you. You can even do like a roundabout, that'll work. Just as long as you guys have the right number of ponds. Okay, so again, if I was to place down the George Washington Bridge here, it's going to let me, but it's going to add those little pieces of road here. So, good luck to you guys.